hopefully I again have arrived at the end of this journey. So this was another weight increase to almost 82 kilograms. So it could be 82, I'm not entirely sure where it lands. And so this has been over the period of 1 year. And this went kind of unnoticed. So in the last year, at about the same time, also in August, I had routinal blood draws, one could say, or actually a blood draw for something else, and then my physician did additional liver markers and they turned up to be quite high. So I began to basically, from the otherwise quite selected foods I usually then have, I basically ranged a little bit out, and I tried maybe flour again, I tried bread again, I tried different things, and as past experience would have shown this already, and I also kind of knew this, but I also knew that I had to get rid of a couple of foods that seemed to increase my felt body temperature and made me kind of break out into sweats after eating. And so I needed to kind of give my liver, in this case, a time to, recover. And so I ventured out into different foods, but over the long term, this did not pay off very much, one could see. So I again arrived at this year, and at this point in time I had blood pressure that was basically in the red zone all the time. Here I had green blood pressure, and now I again also have blood pressure that is lower than 120/80. As of this morning, for example, it was like 105/60 or something like this. So because weight, and mostly body fat in this case, I think because I consistently weight train, so the difference can be mostly, I think, explained in terms of maybe also a little bit of more glycogen or less glycogen, or more water that is drawn into the muscle. But this again showed me just how consistent one also has to be, and how this change was kind of actually unobserved, even though I tried to keep an eye for this, and it still kind of happened, and I didn't really know what to do otherwise, apart from venturing out into different foods in order to just see whether my liver would get a pause. Retrospectively, I can say that maybe a certain portion of my liver inflammation was then caused by tuna, because I ate quite a lot of tuna, and the FDA recommendation, I think, is about 1 to 2 cans of tuna a week. The European recommendation would be a little bit higher, but I was well above this recommendation, so it might have been due to quicksilver, or also known as mercury.